Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Limitless Ladies Network, the Ladies Lounge. As we end this month of self-care month, I just thought I would touch base in with all of you ladies and hope that you had a great month and were able to take the opportunity to do a little bit of self-care in some form, whether that be going for a walk every day, calling a close friend that you hadn't connected to in a while, and just laughing, having a good time. Pampering yourself a little bit, maybe do your nails, take a bubble bath, something along those lines where you are able to actually provide yourself with a little bit of self-care. Because as most of us ladies do, we tend to kind of put others first, especially when we're moms and daughters, and we take care of, our family. But it is very important that we do that self-care. I have also done a little bit of self-care, quite a bit actually this month, and now that I think about it. As I'm struggling with some things, I am learning to put myself first in a lot of ways where I can kind of understand things that have happened to me, get some clarity on, life events, and work through a healing process. And it has been quite an interesting journey. But that introspection or, reflection internally has just been so important, and connecting with family and friends to talk through things has been instrumental actually in some of the healing process. So, I really do recommend that, anyone that is going through any tough times, that they do reach out and connect, because doing it via electronic mode is just not the same as having that voice and, being able to cry and have somebody console you because they hear the tears. You don't hear that over a text message or an email. So I would say that's, something that I've been working through, but also journaling has been important to me as well. I've been doing that for several years now, and I tried to make that a habit. I kind of lost that habit for a while, but trying to get back into that now, where just journaling each night, because my brain kind of goes a little haywire and I don't sleep at night thinking of all the things that I need to do or should have done or why did this happen. So kind of getting all that stuff out on paper has actually really helped me to think through some things, set my mind at ease so that I could actually get some rest, so I can rest and recharge for the next day so I can show up and be my best self. And when I did a little bit of research actually on journaling, I found from WebMD, of course, of all places, right, there's a lot of benefits to journaling. So gratitude journaling is something that I do, where I will just list off the things that I am just so grateful for to have in my life, family, friends, specific things. And that helps me to kind of get rid of some of the negativity and things that might be popping up in my mind, because I know that there are good things in my life. It's not all bad, right? So try to find the silver lining in whatever you can. And also just use it to be a little creative in, things that you do want to manifest and positive things that you do want to bring into your life. Writing that down and putting pen to paper is actually a physical thing that can be pretty powerful versus trying to use an app. Everything's technology these days, but it is great to have that connection, even if it's just from pen to paper, as the energy kind of flows through you. But WebMD does say, just to quote a few things, right, that journaling about your feelings is linked to decreased mental distress, right? That there are many studies that found that people who journaled for 15 minutes, 3 days a week, over a 12-week period, actually increased feelings of well-being and had fewer depressive symptoms over just 1 month. So it actually does improve your mental well-being in a lot of ways. And it helps so that you can kind of get those emotions out, as I said. But it also can help with physical healing. And as I mentioned previously, I had suffered from some major physical ailments with Lyme disease and spondyloarthritis and things. And I journaled an awful lot during that time, just being grateful for the things that I did have in my life, my husband to help me through things, my kids that I had to help me through as well, and be positive about, you know, what was happening, and being supportive in my family in general. You know, the little things, even if I couldn't, you know, easily walk down the stairs, I was still breathing, right? It might have gotten to that level where I was breathing still, my heart was pumping, and, you know, I was still here. There were people that loved me. So that does make a difference. It does help with healing. And, you know, again, WebMD for mental health kind of says that a study was done in New Zealand with 49 adults, and they wrote for 20 minutes about their feelings on being upsetting events. And they actually healed faster through biopsies that they had when they went through various different things. And women with breast cancer who wrote positively or expressed that their experiences actually decreased, and their number of appointments for their cancer treatments actually decreased because they healed faster. So just with that, I mean, it doesn't take much, 5-10 minutes at the end of the day, and you can journal about anything, you know, anything positive, and or something that you want to bring into your life. And the more that you write about it, you know, the more energy that you're putting out there, and it will come to you. So I strongly believe in that. So I hope that, you know, this month was kind to all of you, and you are able to, you know, do some self-care for yourself. And if you have not, then maybe you'll take this tip on journaling and start implementing that as a new habit to bring in some positivity into your life and make some slow incremental changes, because it's all about, you know, change in a positive way, and our mental, physical, and emotional well-being. And I think journaling does a lot of that for us. So be limitless for all the ladies in our community, and please share this information. Go to the website, limitlessladiesnetwork.com, and be sure to sign up so that you can be aware of any upcoming events. There will be some great webinars coming up with some experts around various different topics. And I know next month is kind of a spooky Halloween month, so you might find some cool, interesting things that we talk about there. But definitely keep an eye out for that. So do register if you run into any problems as well, because I'm working through the kinks on some of this. Please just send me an email, and or on the website there's a contact us. You can do it that way too, and just let me know if you don't receive a confirmation email for some reason. Then I'm happy to kind of confirm things for you, or just check on things. All right. So thank you, and be limitless.